What's going on, guys? It's me again. You know, earlier I made a post on the club page that I was working on something real big and real cool, but it's a top secret project. Well, I can't keep a secret. I'm sorry. I was going to show it to y'all when it was completely finished, but I'm about halfway done with it now, and I'm just pretty darn excited about it, so I just wanted to show y'all what I'm working on. You know, if you click on the YouTube these days, on the old hobby grade RC cars, people are making dynos to dyno their horsepower or some kind of power out of their brushless RC cars, their hobby grade cars, making big power and high speed. Well, I got to thinking that's pretty cool, and I decided I'll build me a dyno for my toy grade RCs, which doesn't have to be so, over the top, but it's going to be darn cool and real scale. So, here's what I built so far. Man, this piece of metal is too shiny. This piece of metal is way too shiny. I'm going to put it right here. Alright, so this is what I built so far. This is my dyno, tabletop of the dyno. This is halfway built. But those of you who don't know what a dyno is, it's a way of measuring horsepower and torque out of an automobile. The car backs onto the dyno, onto this giant roller, and the back wheels are on it, and this giant roller has resistance, a 1-to-1 ratio, I believe it is. I may be wrong. But anyway, and you tie down your car to where it doesn't move forward or backwards or side to side, and then you dyno the horsepower, and you have software that hooks up to a computer, and it tells you what's going on with your car, basically. So I'm going to do this with my RC cars, and it's going to be fun. And I'm going to show you guys the dyno difference between all my Nikos and Tycos, Turbo Hoppers, Bandits, Porsche 962s, whatever, by using a voltmeter. Now, there's simple software that you can use to hook up to this to run it and have a real dyno readout, a real horsepower curve, whatever, on a computer, but I'm going to do it the cheap and easy way at first anyway. So I got a digital voltmeter here and a electric motor, which is going to be a generator. When the RC car rear wheels turn the drum on the dyno, it's also going to turn this motor, which will be a generator, to power the voltmeter. So it's not going to be a horsepower rating, a volt rating, or anything else, because you have to gear it right to get this right amount of voltage, how much voltage you're making. So it's just going to be a number. If it says 8 volts, what is this? What the heck is this? Nico 911 makes an 8 appear on this, which is really 8 point something volts. And the Porsche 962 makes 10 point something volts. Then that means the Porsche 962 is faster and more powerful. So anyway, it's a constant that you can grade all the cars against. So yeah, that's all it takes right there. But I built this all from parts from hardware store. This is a rolling pin that you roll dough with, my friend gave me, and it sounds kind of nasty right now, but I got ball bearings coming on the way for this. So it'll be a ball bearing drum. And all this aluminum angle and bolts, they all come from the hardware store. So this is the tabletop, and it'll have 1-inch tall legs, and it'll have a ramp to drive the car up onto it. And then I'll have to create some tie down points to tie the car in place, because like I said, you have to have the back wheels mounted on the drum, and you don't want the car to move anyway or you're in bad shape. So and I also haven't figured out what I'm going to use for straps to actually tie it down, little scale straps So if you guys have any ideas, leave me a comment about that. But and last but not least, I'm going to think about painting it bright red with silver trim. I don't know yet, but anyway, here's a sneak peek of what's to come. Dyno days, Toy Grade RC. Later, dudes.